so fajitas. This was an absolute staple for any university student. Really cheap, really easy to make, tastes amazing. And you can make it as healthy or as unhealthy as you'd like. We're going healthy today. So we've got, I've got 1.5 red onions here. I'm going to use the other half of the red onion in the guacamole for later. I've got 2 peppers. And then I've got a lot of chicken. I'm cooking for 4 big eaters. So I've got a lot of chicken. Sort of work on about 1 chicken breast per person. I've got a mix of chicken breast, chicken thighs. Any boneless chicken is perfect. Then you can buy a seasoning from a kind of a fajita seasoning mix from any shop. They too tend to have added sugar in them, so I tend to make my own. Literally just cumin, chili powder, bit of smoked paprika, bit of oregano. Perfect. So we'll come over to the oven. Straight in with your onions. So we're going to let those onions off. It won't be necessarily cooked straight through in the middle. We're going to cook it firstly till it's brown, all the outsides are brown. Right guys, really easy, simple, healthy guacamole today. Really important to make your own guac, because when you buy store-bought guac, it's full of sugar and stuff, so it's so much healthier to make your own. Super easy and quick as well. So we've got 2 avocados, we've got some coriander, got some red onion, some tomatoes. I've diced the red onion, tomatoes, I've just taken the seeds out of the middle because it makes it a bit wetter if you have the seeds in there. So we've just gone, I've got 1 whole tomato there, and I've just got half a red onion there, got a lime, and then a bit of salt as well. So as you can see, I've already done 1 avocado, but I'll just show you how we quickly prep the avocado. So you're going to slice it around. There's a big pip in the middle, so we're going to go right around, and make sure your avocados are ripe, and they should twist off just like that. If the pip doesn't easily come out, good tips, hold the avocado, gently push the knife in, and it should pop out just like that. And then with your spoon, you're going to go around the edge of your avocado, around your edge, just like that, and then scoop underneath, and it should just pop out, just like that. So make sure these are ripe avocados. If it's not ripe, you're going to find it's a bit harder. So they should be nice and slightly squidgy. So there are our 2 avocados. So now we're going to add the salt, because that just helps us mash it up a bit. Just a small amount of salt. And get your fork and start mashing them up. So like I said, this will be harder if they're not ripe, because they're just going to be too hard to mash up. And it doesn't need to be super accurate, doesn't need to be super mashed up just yet, but this just gets it going. Nice and mashed. So as you can see, that's nice and mashed now. So we can go in with some of our red onions. I'm not actually going to go in with all of them just because it looks a bit too much. Going with our tomatoes as well. Give that a good mix. Start to mix those in. Next with our lime juice. Don't have to be so super accurate with that. Just go slice a bit off. Squeeze it in. I'll go a tiny bit more. Squeeze that lime juice in. Really good thing with guac is that all these ingredients aren't super necessary if you don't have them. I mean, at absolute least, you could just mash up a avocado and that would work perfectly fine. I just really like this recipe because it just all comes together really well. Then finishing it off with some coriander. We're just going to make into a ball and just dice up really quickly. whack that in. So we're going to give that a nice mix. Get our nice looking bowl straight in. And there we go, super easy, super quick, super healthy guacamole. So as you can see, chicken is all brown now. It's not cooked through all the way, but it's still got some more cooking to do. Sometimes you may find, as you can see, we've got a bit here, it gets a bit watery, and we'll just get rid of that. Otherwise, when you add the seasoning, it just gets absorbed by the water instead of the actual chicken. So we're going to go in with our peppers. So peppers added, just give that a quick mix just so they're in amongst the chicken. So they're going to start cooking now, we want them nice and soft. Then we're going in with our spice. So what I've done is I've mixed this together. I don't like being accurate with all the spicing, I think you just got to go on what you know and what it tastes like. So I've gone probably a teaspoon of oregano, cumin and smoked paprika, and then I've gone a small amount of the chili, depending, you might have a mild chili powder. This one's a bit hotter, so I've gone a bit of a little less. Then we're just going to coat all of this. And then give that a mix. Now on the home straight from here, we're just letting this now cook probably another 5-10 minutes until it's all done. Test it, get the biggest bit of chicken, open it up, see if it's pink inside. It's not, perfect, we're done. Chicken's all done, guac, big lump of cheese, now time to plate up and eat it.
With wraps.